Hello there, guys. Good day to everybody. It's another beautiful day, and it's October 19, and this is DC Trader for another market review, and it's the beginning of the week. And last night when I left you guys off, the U.S. market was pumped, and I think it's continuing to be pumped up right now. So let's take a look at our beloved US futures index here. Actually, on Friday, it started pretty pumped up in the morning, and in the late afternoon, it tried to go down. But this morning, it again catch up. So take a look at that. This was on Friday when I was doing my recording on that day. We were up here and the market just pushed up, and the rest of the day it went down, pushing right now. I believe that there's a lot of buyers in this particular area. Let's make this one bigger. There was a lot of buyers in this particular zone. That's why today they're pushing the market up. Now we do understand there is a seller here, but let's see what happens tonight. And it feels like the market wants to push up here in this particular area, right? So let's hope that the US market can push up to get these sellers all out, and we can have another all-time high. Now, good news, guys. Our market is doing great right now. Let's go to our charts. Let's make our charts. Let's go. Oops, what happened here? Okay, now that's where I like it today. We have a very big day today. Okay. That's a cool day, guys. I never expected today to be that great, you know, like we gave those sellers A and A, and again we just gave them a little bit of a beating. Now let's take a look at quickly my my review of my flashback review of last Friday. Let's see what happens.
Flashback.
Let's go here to my flashback screen. Then let's go to the 16, then this one. Thinking we're gonna push up today, but I guess I was wrong. The market still had the downward pressure. So what happened last night, right? I told you guys that as long as if it does not break around 5918, then we still have a better chance to wipe these guys out, or to get box these sellers out. Unfortunately, we are the one getting boxed out. So we are now going down, right? Now the problem is, take a look at the way I would do an analysis. Sellers, buyers, sellers. This particular area again where the buyer started. Sellers tries to push down. Buyers again. Sellers in this area again came in here, pushing the market down. So right now, for these past 2 days, we got all sellers right now. So there's a selling pressure right now to our market, right? So take a look at this, guys. I also put this particular level. What's this particular level? 5871. This is basically, that was the gap, right? There's a
End of flashback.
all right, guys, let's go back to our screen, to our 5-minute chart. Let's go and let's type in PSEI. Okay, so basically what I was discussing with you guys here, this was my chart, right? Last Friday, Thursday, Friday, right? What I think what happened was I was expecting that the market, we may want to fill the gap, then go up, but I guess the market heard me. They just push up higher. So what happened was sellers on Friday got out already. That's why on or first thing Monday they already got their positions out, right? Like they knew something was gonna happen, and I was expecting it to go here, go down, and it did not. It just blew away. So which means that there were no more sellers here. That's why the market just go on up, 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 because these sellers are now liquidating, or they become buyers now. So if everybody is a buyer, what will happen to the market? The candle will look like this. Boom, up. So I would feel that tomorrow there would be still a continuation. Maybe a little bit drop down and then go up again. I would say, basing on the market here, I feel they can easily wipe these sellers up here. Actually, these are buyers, right? Because it went up here at 6,034. Easy. They could just go over, surpass that, right? And their next level is 6,167. Now, let's take a look at the monthly. Let's open our charts. Oops. Let me get this thing. Oops. Where am I here? Okay, give me a see here. Alright, now let's change this one to the Philippine stock market. Up. So basically, right? Let's make this one bigger. And I'm also gonna put this one here just to change this one to a monthly, just to explain to you what's happening, right? So basically, this candle broke the high over here, so let's start from that counting. First entry up, right? First entry long, they tried to go. Then starting from November back down to March, all huge downtrend. Now after April, right, this is the second time they're trying to go up. Now they have not yet broken this low here, so which means that there's more buyers up to it. Now they did try to go once down, right? Let's make that one bigger. But let's delete some of these arrows to be more clearer, right? You take a look at that. Every month it's higher, except this month, and now we're going up higher. So it feels like buyers are gonna step in, and they may break this particular level here around 6.5. I would say they do have a chance. So actually, like over the weekend, guys, I actually uploaded, if you want to follow my charts and stuff, I actually did a tutorial regarding using NinjaTrader to be your daily chart, right? And as well as how to update it. So if you don't mind, if you want to watch it, please feel free. I will upload this, and I'll also add it to my links in the description. So here we are. So this is the one I'm telling you. It happened on April. First time it go up. Now, actually in August, we broke the low of July. And ever since there, we have not yet broken any low since July. So right now, as long as the market does not break this low here, right? we may have some upward pressure here. And I'm feeling they are targeting this area here. That's what am I feeling here. So let's hope that our market is gonna continue, guys. All right, let's give them a cheer, guys. Alrighty. And our next market that we're gonna be discussing is one of my favorite market, JFC. And as we know, JFC is on steroids, guys. Look at that. Let's see, daily and JFC. Take a look at that guy. Ooh. Look at that, guys. We have just surpassed our target there. We gave those sellers a and a. All right, let's go. So let's go ahead here and let's go to memory lane for a second here, just to to see where we are.
Flashback.
Let's go back here to memory lane. JFC. It looks to me. Let's make this one bigger. We are having ourselves some range area here. The market tried to push down. Buyers answered. Sellers replied. Looks to me buyers are trying to do it again, right? The only way we can break out of this funk is we gotta go push higher than that. Take all of them out. Then go back down. Test it as much as we can. Then go up, right? That's what I feel. That's the only way we can get these guys out of here. And we could also be forming a trend line there. That feels good, right? So that is for this particular stock, which
End of flashback.
all right, guys, and what happened today? Today, we remember we guys were discussing here. Buyers answered, and actually the way I feel this one, right? I guess the sellers already were out. Were out already. They were slowly liquidating their position because they couldn't go back here to 145. And where is 145 again? It's around this particular area, right? So they knew they couldn't go back here, right? Where actually, let's make this one bigger. Where actually they started this particular level here. And this level was a huge resistance on August, right? And now October, beginning of October, they kind of started like that. And now they tried to go back down here. And I guess nobody was there except only buyers, right? So that's what happened here. So in other words, they give those. Today we are very happy, guys, because we gave a lot of those sellers a and a. We look at that, guys. All buyers all the way. So which means that sellers weren't. We can't find any sellers, right? So it's all uphill. Now, the good thing about this, that's why I was telling you guys, our market was on steroids here. And actually, the first move of the market was, it happened on late September. And now it's trying to push a second time, right? And it even pushed higher. Look at that. Higher than the previous high, which was set on April, right? Now, can we continue this? I guess so. So let's again take a look at the monthly view. Let's go. Where's the monthly view here? And let's change this to JFC. Alrighty. So basically on JFC, right? Why is this the second entry? Let me go up here. So actually the first entry was here, this level. Oh no, we started our count from this area. Then the first time it went up. Then the rest of the month, it never broke its high until this month here, which is around May. So imagine that, guys. I mean, let's go back again. Like the whole year of 2019, ever since April of last year, we hardly ever broke the high, the monthly high. And the first time we did that was this year. So I think JFC is on a road to recovery though. And I think we're pushing the market up because this was the second entry was here. It went up and it never broke this area here as long as we don't go back down here. Right? And we will continue to be not breaking the lows of the monthly. We can still continue, guys. Right? JFC is on its road to recovery. All right. So let's go back here to the so that's for this market. So we hope that tomorrow these guys can continue to push up, right? And the next market that we're going to be discussing is one of my favorite too, FGEN. FGEN here. Look at that guy. Look at that. That looks like in steroids mode. All right. So let's do a little flashback.
Flashback.
Let's go back to our and we're gonna move past by to push down. So I would or Merrimart. Oops, sorry about that. I think we were discussing here, and today there was continuation, right? So from the market, so it looks good for this particular market. It looks like these particular buyers are still continuing. Sellers weren't given a chance to get out yet. So, or they're already out, so that's why they're joining to the crowd. So we look like we could reach this target. We're only just 18 cents away from breaking this level. So I hope on Monday we can continue this pressure to get out, right? So that's for this market. So let's take a look at MM.
End of flashback.
Okay, so I was discussing here with you guys. So technical difficulties. So basically on the flashback, right? I was telling to you guys that on Friday, it was really since 2 days there was a very strong bullish action, and then it ended there. And on Monday, imagine that, it just dropped, just stops at 24.50. Why 24.50? The last time we saw sellers try to push the market down, could not do it. They got sweaty hands here and they pushed the market down again just to get them out, break even, and the market just zoom up. Imagine that, guys. So do you feel that? I would say there will be less sellers, I guess. I would say there would be more buyers. This market could still jump up tomorrow, right? So that's what I feel for this particular market. So that's pretty good. So let us go to another company, that is PGOLD. Now for PGOLD, guys, it's another of actually I do like PGOLD itself. Right, let's go. So what happened to PGOLD today? Basically, let's do another flashback here.
Flashback.
Guys, oh my goodness. So, let's take a flashback on memory lane. Pure gold 4168. I think I put it wrong. Now, if it buyers taking not all of them, and the market
I'm just
will
gonna
go
forward
down
this,
again.
guys.
And I was thinking that the market yesterday would try to just go out here, but for me, I guess when the market opened, right, the market jumped up because there were orders here, buy orders. And what happened is they just went above, which I was telling you guys, if the market wants to continue to go down, it's gonna go up a bit, get sellers enough room. Once they are enough room, pow, going down. And that's what happened today. It went down. Now, in my discussion actually yesterday, I was thinking that this market will maybe near stop here, but I never expected it would go through that almost like 90 cents, right? So, but what I'm thinking right now, right, and I was discussing to you guys yesterday regarding overshoot, which means they're over this particular line, right? They may want to retrench back to the moving average around this area. So I'm not recommending you guys to buy right now because it's still a pretty strong market to the downside, right? But if this is a strong area of support, right, you punch in, I would say there would be some buyers on Monday is gonna push back. Now let's hope they would reach above 42.51. Now the only way we can do that is if they reach above 42.51 and stay there. This may be a recovery for this particular market, right? But if they don't recover, if they're just gonna go there and go down, then that's a continuation. So let's hope they would perform this movement, right? I would.
End of flashback.
All right, guys, let's go back. Okay, so actually, guys, I never expected this. I was hoping for a recovery, guys, but right now, the market just closed here, open here, continued a little bullish pressure, and stop at what number? 42.51, and then the market went back down. Oh my goodness, here. Oh my goodness. Now we hope that tomorrow the market does not go below this area here, which is 41.29, around that area. Let's hope they can continue the push up here, guys, because I feel that Pure Gold deserves a recovery because JFC is doing good, FGEN is doing good. So my wish tomorrow, do not go back down here, right? What I want them to do is actually push up, maybe retest. Oops, give me a second there. Make sure nobody is here to continue the selling and go back up. That's what I really love to see, guys. And it also coincides with the current trend, right? I would love to see that, right? So let's see. Let's hope that PGOLD will continue. That's why I put on my title that we need PGOLD to be jump starting up a little bit, because I noticed that once you have an overshoot, it could mean it could still go down, but it could also mean that they may want to bounce back Now, for sure, they may want to meet with the moving average, where the moving average is around here. They may do like that, something like that in between. And whether it's gonna continue or break out, we don't know, but that's my feeling. It's like a spring, guys. When the spring, you elastic too much, it goes back to the near the sort of like the mean area. That's why people like to use the moving average a lot, because it's like a spring. You elastic it, then it goes back to the mean a bit. So that's, I hope you get my simple explanation. So the next stock that we're gonna be discussing today is DTO. Now for DTO, guys, my feeling for this particular market is there is still an upside to this bias, because let's clear some of the drawings out just to be more clearer. Now, of course, because of this huge candle here, right? And we are creating higher lows, and from here, if we begin our count here, right there, first entry, second entry, and we are kind of stalling, but we have not yet reached this area here. What does that mean? We did not reach 580. I think we are taking these guys out, the 617 guys, the sellers in 617. I think they're still there, right? How do I know they're still there? Because we have not yet moved away from there. We're still, take a look at that, guys. See? We have been fighting hard for this particular level, though. 617, around this area. You remember, we broke down, we're going back up, we're trying to push down, and even today, there's still sellers there. Now, I hope that tomorrow we can clear all of the sellers out by giving them a NA again and again, so we can move our market to go up here for DTO, guys. We need to get these things out. That's what I feel. Now, as long as we don't go back to 617, we can slowly get these things out and maybe back to 8 or near here. Now, if we draw a Fibonacci here, right, guys, maybe this could be a sellers from here may want to attack this particular area. They may want to start again to push the market down. So let's see what's the reaction of 738. That's my feeling. But if there's no sellers here, oh yeah, easy, guys, easy. So the last stock we're gonna be discussing is one of my favorite, MM. Now for MM, guys, look at that, guys. So let's take a look at flashback in memory lane.
Flashback.
For Merrimark. Now for Merrimark, guys, let's move forward a bit. What happened? Forward pressure for Merrimark. We're able to get out. Tomorrow, sellers try to move it. It does not come back. Merrimark there, as we were discussing, right? As long as it does not go back to this area, there's an upward pressure. So what happens? Thursday, the market shoots up. Now, we know that the sellers are trying to defend their position right now, right? Then they're trying to go down here. Buyers had a short run. Now, their sellers could mean they could try to bring this one down. Now, there's also a support wherein buyers are trying to buy at this particular angle. So my guess is that as long as Monday, right, we cannot hit this area low here back to 34. See, take a look at this area here. It's calculated they would reach their target, guys, 367 or 362, just above here. So I feel these guys, as long as you can't push down here on Monday, we have a better chance for these guys to go up. Now if this goes back down here, let's see what's their reaction. It could be just jumping and go back up, right? But let's hope that they open on Monday above 330.
End of flashback.
Okay guys, what? Mart, oops, yep. Sorry about that again. So what happened to Merrimart was that the reaction of the market, it opened, but it never opened above here, right? Now let's make this one bigger. So as I've been telling you guys, oops, it went down, it tried to go up and went down again, but it was stuck at this particular level at what I'm telling you guys is 334, and jump, and now it's trying to go up. Now as long as, again, the same thing, as long as it does not go in this particular area, which means sellers are not coming back here anymore. This is what I mean, why this particular number means, right? And these are all buyers, guys. That's a buyer. That's a buyer. Now, as long as the buyers keep the sellers from getting out, these guys already had a chance to liquidate. Maybe some of them did not, so they're trying to push it down. Now, if there's still some here and won't be hard-headed, right? Won't go out. And these buyers will never let them go out. What will happen is they will liquidate this area here. And what happens? This stock becomes lighter and this will easily go up there. That's my thinking, right? As long as it doesn't go back there to 330, 334, it has an upside bias, and it's gonna get these sellers out of here. They're gonna give these sellers a. Alright, so that's about it for today, and see you again, guys, tomorrow. And thank you very much for taking your time to view my YouTube market reviews. Take care and have a great day.